Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. One man in the backfield would get the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. And he's got it again. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Slides to avoid the big hit. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing.
Who's in the clear? The 30. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Snap of this playoff game. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space and still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
In the clear at the 25.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air. It's Manning. That's reeled in. It's Hardy. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Picks it up himself and still going. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Had a sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
The game makes it second and medium. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The shotgun run call. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14, Clemson TX.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. Now backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit. He wasn't able to complete this pass.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Look out, he's loose. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Final play before the end of the quarter. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Gets it out quickly to the left side. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here comes a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Manning. It's caught. It's Moore. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB keeper all the way. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Makes the grab. It's Tardy. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
The Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And the single back takes a handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Now it's second down here. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
On this drive, they converted twice on third down. He needs 6 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, testing the middle. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Moves out of the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Running out of time in the pocket. trap him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Hit just as he throws the ball. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half.
Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
And it's caught. He lays out to make a diving grab near the sideline. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. He finds some space. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Catch is made down the middle. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Breaks an open space. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Manning. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Offense is back out there. The last drive, they give up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Punt over the middle. It's Wilson. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Breaks off the defender. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Same tailback, another carry. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air.
Touchdown, Clemson. Look out, whole different game now.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
He breaks free. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Hardy. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defender caught grabbing the jersey, and it'll cost them. The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To begin the final quarter of this playoff game, they'll go up top. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. There's the handoff. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter.
28, Clemson, Texas.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. back out onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Hey, that's what you're looking for right now as an offense. Nice big chunk play like that, moving the ball now into plus territory. Keep looking for those big plays downfield and hope to be able to get the ball into the end zone.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, that ball's going to fall to the ground, and if you go back and look at this, he's falling back when he makes this throw. He's actually throwing it off of his back foot. You combine that with already throwing a couple interceptions. I don't know if it's time to think about maybe warming up the backup.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's back to throw again on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? And the wideout goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw yet again. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. So Here we go, fourth quarter. We cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Leaning on the run game here. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Pass rush gets home.
Boy, this defense has got to be elated. Third down in inches. Everybody's expecting a QB sneak, an easy run, pick up the first down. Instead, the defense sees pass, and they come up with a sack.
Trying for a fourth down completion. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and goal for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3.
Boy, Chris, you talk about rallying to the football by a defense. We all know how fast this quarterback is, and even with all of his options covered up, they're able to rally and bring him down once he pulled it down to try to take it in himself. What a great job by the defense to set up now a 4th and goal.
From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Clemson TX.
It's a squib kick. He's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.